We're here at Madison Southern High School with girls basketball coach Josh Curtis, here for the Eagle Media Day, and thanks for having us out, Coach.
Thanks.
Well, you guys coming off a great year, district championship, did a lot of special things here last year, and got a lot of great kids back, and so not unexpectedly, the expectations here are high, and a lot of preseason publications have picked you, and so I guess expectations are a good thing, but now you got to live up to them. That's the hard part, right?
Yes, we played the underdog card the last couple of years, kind of being under the radar, and I guess you have some success, and you start to get on people's radar, and changes the mindset of how you have to prepare leading up to the season and then throughout the season, because we know we're going to get everybody's best shot. There's a lot of good teams out there within the district and the region, so we've got our work cut out for us. I like our team, but we also know we have a long ways to go, but we're excited for what we have.
Did lose some key seniors off that team last year, so there are some holes to fill there.
Yes. Macy Daniels, Warden Flannery started for a long time here, 3 or 4 years. Morgan's playing college basketball right now. They were great players and they were great leaders. Luckily we are able to bring 7 seniors back this year, so that helps out with the experience. We have a lot of returning players as far as key contributors, both older and younger. So it's not going to be one person to fill Morgan's spot or Mason's spot. It'll just be a collective group, but we like what we have.
Yeah. And how about those 7 seniors? You got Reese back and a bunch of other ones, so just kind of talk about all of them.
Yes, there's a lot of them. Having someone like Reese back, she got cleared at the end of September, I believe, and so she's been going full out with practice, and she looked really good. Times you can't tell she ever was injured. She's taking care of it, doing the things that she needs to do, and we know how much of a difference maker she is. She is healthy. We saw that in the last year or two. Tara Wood started a lot of games for us last year. She's going to probably be our best on-ball defender this year. Bella Marley was her and Jake Carter were kind of the contributors with Reese going down last year. They got a lot of the minutes and experience, so bringing 2 girls like that back. We have Natalie Clark, who has a lot of potential. She had a lot of injuries and different things last year, but she's looked really good so far this preseason, so she can change the game with her energy. We have Kirsten Fraley, who didn't play a lot last year, but you've got to have a Kirsten Fraley on your team. She's a really tough kid, competes in practice, makes everybody better. And then probably July, we had a senior move in from Illinois, Megan Correll. Talking to her, she at her old high school, she started since 8th grade, so she's got a ton of experience playing basketball. She's a really good player and a really good kid. So we've got a lot there with those 7.
Yeah, and of course, one of your younger players has already made a big splash in Hadley French, and I mean, one publication says she's the 2nd best player in the 11th region, so that's a great honor.
Yeah, I mean, I'd go to war with Hadley any day. She's a great player, great kid. She's learning how to become a leader at such a young age, and her basketball IQ is so high. She just always makes the right decision, the right pass. As good as she was last year, we think she's going to have an even bigger jump this year, and we're really excited to see how she grows this year.
Who else is going to make an impact for you then?
The kids we have not mentioned, I think Lacey Sandlin is going to break out this year. She's someone, when you look at her, she looks the part. I think her mind has finally caught up to her abilities. She's really starting to figure out how hard she has to play. When she can do that, she can really help us out. And then we have Ashley Neestep, who was starting some last year, or 6-man. I think Ashley assumed a lot of Morgan's roles from last year as far as the energy, the defense. Just some summer games this past summer, she was able to change the game with just getting her hand in deflections and steals and passing the ball. So she's a huge contributor for us as well.
All right, we'll talk about the schedule and kind of some of the highlight games in there.
Yeah, I think we have a pretty tough schedule. We're going back to Florida, not going to Orlando this year, but going to Daytona. So we'll see some out-of-state teams there. We're playing in the Gateway in Montgomery County. We have a chance to run into Boyd County, who's picked to win their region, and obviously Montgomery County is one of the top 2 teams in their region. pretty much play everyone in our region. And, I think our region is as deep as it's been in a while. There's 6-7 teams who really compete and play and beat you on any night. We've got some out of region teams as well. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any right now, but I think we're going to get challenged in different spots and see a lot of different styles that you have to see throughout the season to be prepared for the end of the season.
All right, appreciate you having us up. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.